Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Oh my goodness, it is so nice to finally be in my own home and being able to bring this all to you in a much cleaner environment now than what I had to deal with before. Now, not everything is set up. I've still got my computer in a different room than where I want it to be. That's going to be a change that's going to be coming in the coming months. Right now, the room I want to put it in is basically being used for storage for all the boxes that I have. But until then, at least I will still be able to stream, and at least for the most part, it should be a lot quieter than it used to be for the noise coming from outside. Anyway, we've got the tail end of the seasonal event going on here right now. That ends on Tuesday with an early maintenance at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And then next week, we've got the next update, which is going to bring out level 65, plus the mini-stories, which I am looking forward to. Don't know if I'm going to be around on Wednesday to actually look at that on that day, but I will keep you apprised of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and start looking at the seasonal event here, starting with a task that came to us from Xitre. Let's go ahead and talk to them now. Brightstar, thank you for coming. Now then, getting straight to the point. To thank all you ARC's defenders for your hard work, we logistics folks have been planning a party. As a surprise, we made Moongaze Dango. They're exotic, round, white delicacies. But at some point during distribution, a bunch of them went missing. As a supply unit, we obviously find this unacceptable. Everyone worked so hard to make them, too. The absolute nerve of someone to steal them. I tell you, it makes me shake with anger. I've been meaning to find the scoundrel who did this, but I just have too much on my plate. So I was thinking you might be able to help out. There are a couple of potential witnesses I was hoping you could talk to. Of course, you'll be paid for your efforts. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this. Alright, so we've accepted the task, and so that task is... Let's see, where is this task sending us? Let's see. It's a seasonal task. Is it under limited here? Moonlight Mugger 1 is the one I'm looking for. There it is, okay. So, we need to talk to Crafty. And they are located down in Central City, so let's go ahead and warp over there now. Now, I'm not expecting this show to go too long today, just because, you know, there's, aside from the quests here, there's kind of limited stuff that came out during all this here. There was the Canonball Strike, and then the limited quest, but aside from that, I don't think there was too much else that happened during the month. Anyway, here's Crafty. Oh, that Xitre thing? When I came across the transport trucks, the drivers were fighting off some enemies. I wish I could have helped, but I don't know how to fight. So I just stood there, wringing my hands. And then, before I knew it, the battle was over. The drivers sure looked pretty despondent. I was feeling pretty bad about the whole thing, too. The truck holds were broken open, so I wonder if the cargo inside got damaged. In the middle of all the chaos, I thought I saw some kind of shadowy figure sneaking off with something in its hands. It was pretty dark, so I didn't get a good look. What could it have been? It's really going to bother me now. What was that thing, I wonder? So creepy. Alright, and hey Zeomantic, thanks for tuning in. Oh, and messaging, yeah, I've kind of been going through all my boxes, and I found some well, even as I was packing up, I found some interesting gems I hadn't seen in a while. Alright, so we are headed over to here. Ah, Xitre sent you, right? Man, I tell you, what a time of it I had. I was hauling the Dango in my truck when all of a sudden dolls attacked. I tried to protect the shipment, but I was really getting beat up. The hold ended up getting broken open, and the cargo scattered everywhere. I scrambled around trying to gather it all back up again, but the enemy attack kept coming. While all this was going on, I thought I saw something small rustling around. When things calmed down, I went to check. A few of the cases of Dango were missing. Phew, what a load of trouble that was. Alright. And then... oh, actually, we need to speak to Lebrak next. Oh, you're the one Xitre told me about. When I was transporting those Dango, I came under a doll's attack. The back of the truck got hit, and the hold got damaged. It was all I could do to fight the dolls off, so I wasn't really paying attention to the cargo. By the time I had a chance to look, some of the cargo was already missing. That's when I thought I saw something running away through the grass, something round. I didn't really get a good look, though. And I'm afraid that's all I can remember. Alright, so something small and round has been found. And then... not really getting a point for where it wants me to go next. Oh my goodness, I got disconnected. Alright, let me go ahead and pop myself back in. Okay, so it looks like my connection may have dropped out for a moment there, everyone. But hopefully everything is back now. Let's see, so where do we need to head next? So, the Moonlight Mugger... So I've talked to everyone here, so I guess maybe let's talk to Xitre again? No, I'm not seeing anything from Xitre, so what is the next point supposed to be here? Let me just make sure that that actually saved here, given what just happened. Lorak, let me speak to you one more time. Okay, yeah, so it looks like you're saying the same thing again here. There we go. Did you find out anything? Come on back and give me a report. Yeah, that was a weird time for a crash to happen there. Or a disconnection, rather. Anyway, let's speak to Xitre now. Welcome back. How was it? Did you learn anything? Oh, when I find out who the culprit is, I'm going to make them pay. I better get a hold of myself. Deep breaths, deep breaths. So, to sum it all up... I see, so it's something round and small, with hands, huh? What could it be? Did you find out what it was? So Sunny really wouldn't be round, necessarily, although it is definitely small. Zaudan lore, not really round, necessarily. Goron could be, although it's not exactly the smallest thing either. I guess let me try a Sunny here. One of those little guys, huh? I wasn't even thinking of it being a Thames. Are you really sure it's a Sunny? I don't know, that doesn't really sound right to me. Wait, I've got it. Let's lure it out with Moongaze Dango. Will you help, Brightstar? Ah, we've actually got a cutscene here. Haha, Rappy, of course. But they don't even let you choose what the correct answer is. Something round and small with hands. That's it. That has to be the one. After it, catch that Moongaze Rappy. Alright, so we need to find where that Rappy is. No indicator on the screen, so I guess we're gonna have to head out into the field first. Around, I don't see it. AK Diley with the raid! Thank you very much! Thank you very much there. And hopefully your stream went well there. Night Song, thank you. Hello. Good, thank you for joining in on that raid there. I actually just got disconnected a few minutes ago, and I think that may have broken my my alerts here. Oh boy. So right now we're looking for a Rappy that apparently stole some Dango. We've also got the Stellar Graces out here on the field, which basically provide you with a bunch of nice things here, including Star Gems when you collect them. And thank you for the Prime sub there as well, Zio Mantic. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if, given that there's no indicator on the screen for this, if just any old Rappy will do. So I guess we'll search around for them as we're also going for the Stellar Graces then. Ah, that's a good point. Okay, yeah, Betsogen. Let me, in that case, make my way over to a mag real quick here. Go. And right now it's looking for rich Aleo apples, which I got tons of here. I think that'll be enough. Ah, they're actually dropping some Maceta with these. Okay. And also, looks like they've also got the Randomite going on again here. That's always nice to see. I'm hoping that eventually what'll happen with the Randomite is they'll be made a permanent fixture in some of the older zones, like Aleo and Rotem. So that way, gathering materials in those, or rather gathering minerals in those areas are just going to become a once-a-week affair at that point. Like we got an orc flying around down there. would seem to be the simplest change that Sega could make at this point. Granted, it doesn't fix everything. Like, you'd still need to gather your fruit and everything else daily, but at least that would cut down on some of it. Of course, in terms of these Stellar Graces, you always want to go for those. Get them maxed out to 30, because you do get 5-star gems from each of them. That in of itself, with an event like this, if you've been keeping up with it, you get 450 star gems in total from that across the 3 days that this runs. There it is. All the while, I'm keeping an eye out for some rappies here. Looks like my mag is sensing another one around here somewhere. But which direction? Back this way, okay. You are? Oh no, am I disconnecting again here? What is going on? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here right now. I have not had any connection problems since I got to this home. This is really strange. But hopefully this picks back up shortly. Unfortunately, that doesn't really make sense here, Rooks, because there were no problems doing the reaction stream a couple of days ago. And plus, it's AT&T. They never filtered my streams before, and it's the same one I had back at my old home in the apartment. So I don't know what's really going on here. There's no storms going on outside right now, so... although it's possible the hurricane may be having some kind of effect here. Although Atlanta really wasn't affected by it. But maybe some of the routes are down right now or something like that, and maybe that's what's causing it. Hopefully whatever this is fixes itself, or at the very least I'm going to reboot my modem before I do the next stream. That's for certain. See, I'm not getting any more signals here. Let's make our way over to Halfia Lake. Because I know there's some randomite over there. As well as what appears to be one of the Stellar Graces. Right down here. There's the next one over there. There's some of that randomite I was talking about. Oh, I intend to continue collecting here. So, you know, that really only comes into play if you're dealing with cable internet, but I've got a fiber optics internet connection here. Then again, it's possible AT&T's network could just be having an issue right now. That's the other possibility. Rooks, I'm gonna hold off for just for the time being on that. But I probably will be starting up a party eventually here. Alright, so we've collected all the Stellar Graces in this area. Let's try heading out into Ritem now and see if we can find a Rappy over there. If we find one out here, hopefully it counts. Here's another of the Stellar Graces. Yeah, I noticed that as well. I guess they changed it for this one. Ah, there's another right up here. Ah, I believe that's my target over there. There you are, you little rappies. PrinceBrightstar, look, I'm sorry. Never mind about the rappy. Could you come back? Come on back now. Alright. But really, Xitre in any city will work here, so I guess we'll head over to Ritem City. Good one, CO. I think I fixed the things here with the alerts, hopefully. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. Wow, I never would have thought the culprit would be a Rappy. If it was a Dolls or something, I'd be furious, of course, but a Rappy? Not much we can do about that. Actually, if it was a Dolls, that would be very interesting. Actually, give us some idea of maybe what they eat, if they eat anything. Actually, they probably don't eat anything. Besides, if anything were to happen to a Rappy, my boss would be really upset. What are you talking about? Rappies don't die! I guess I'll just chalk this one up to a casualty of war. I hear that Noongae's Dango are supposed to look like Xitre, that bright star we can see in the night sky around this time. If you eat the same number as your age, it brings good luck, they say. That's why we wanted to make them for as many Arcs Defenders as we could. When it comes down to it, I guess we can just remake the ones we lost. Although the ingredients are a little hard to come by, admittedly. Anyway, why don't you try some? Well, mystery solved, I guess. But is it really solved? Oh well, whatever, let's just say it is. Time for me to get back to my other tasks, I suppose. Thank you so much for all your help with this. And if you ever need anything else, I just might be calling on you again. Hope that's alright. Why don't you go ahead and remind me there, Rooks? So that way everybody in chat can see. While you're doing that, looks like Speeda got a new task there. I'm actually gonna hang on to that because we got the new levels coming next week. So I'd want to use that to help me level up to 65. And then also, we haven't even looked at what Xitre's got here yet. We've got an exchange for seasonal points here. That's going to be around until October 11th. So we got Magform Lapint Minimo. You got some Bunny Earrings, Sunny Finger Puppet, Moony Finger Puppet, and then you've got some motions here, actually. Yep. As well as a glide, and then a stamp. Can't really preview that, so I'll go ahead and pick that up now. I did do at least some grinding, so I did come into this with around 500,000 of these seasonal points. So we can at least take a look at some of this here. Or rather, purchase some of this, like the Star Gems, of course, I'm going to go for. You got special scratch tickets, and then you got the Codex series, which does kind of have like an interesting pattern here, at least for the sword blade. And then I guess that's coming off of the partisan here, or the spear. Even for the rod here, it's that's actually a pretty cool spinning element there. So stars, if I remember correctly, had more to do with, if it was going to have anything to do with anything aside from just stars in general, it was going to be more with, like, the spirit of a person. I don't think planets have ever been called stars before. At least I can't remember that off the top of my head if they were or not. Let's see. You've also got some armor that you can pick up. Looks like this would be decent if you're trying to level up some new characters. Which, of course, if you don't have 3 characters, make sure you get 3 characters going, because you get 3 free characters, and just doing the seasonal quests here can get you some quick points. You've also got some Blizzardium, so if you still need that for one of your Kaiser weapons, you can get that. There's also the Nighttime exploit, which I do want to pick up here. Granted, Nighttime is not as useful as the daytime, so it's really going to depend upon if we ever get to a point where nighttime is longer than daytime, I guess. But that would require us not being on Halpa, I suppose. Otherwise, it just makes more sense to go with daytime as a cheap augment. Of course, you got your Might 3, Precision 3, Technique 3, your dual weapon potencies as well. Some souls from enemies at rank 3. As well as Gigas, which is always nice to see. Dreadkeeper 3 could also be nice. And then it looks like they're doing another series of the prior exploits here, except for daytime. You got Megas Fuchsia, which I've actually got tons of those already, so I'm good on those. You got your Alpha Reactors. I'll grab 100 of them for now. And then you've also got N augmentation success rates. So yeah, if I grab all of these here real quick, that's another 55,000, but that still leaves me with 300,000 left over. And then of course I could throw it into the special scratch tickets as well. But most of it looks like I'm gonna go for the weapons here. Especially since those are already plus 40. The armors are plus 40 as well, so if you want to dump them in somewhere, that'll also be a good place to put your points as well. And then, where am I on Blizzardium? I technically have enough already if I ever were to put together a Kaiser weapon, but we also know there are new 7-star weapons coming with the next patch as well, so we'll see if the Kaiser is still the most powerful weapon after that, and if it is, at that point maybe I will actually try to hunt down the cubes I need. We got some of this low temperature damage resistance, which the set that I've got right now gives me 75% rather, so as long as the mags are active, I'm good to go on that. Yeah, I think I'll make the rest of my decisions after the show. Aside from the seasonal points, we've also got exchanging gathering materials, which basically you just need to feed it 10 gathering materials, and that can pretty much be anything that's gathered. And that will give you one of the Dango. Whoops, excuse me. Which, if I still have it, yeah, right here. So this increases the points gained, not by 10%, but by 50%. That was a bug that was noted on the website. And that lasts for 2 hours. So if you're hunting for points, that's the way to get them. And of course, today is also PSO2 day, so make sure you pick up your PSO2 day campaign items. Alright, so there is also if I remember correctly, a limited time quest going on, and so I would actually want to give that a try at this point. So let me see if your invite is still active. No, it doesn't look like it. So, Rooks, I'm going to send you an invite, and then Betsugen, I know you wanted to join as well. Why don't we all go ahead and meet up, actually, in Kavaris 9. Alright, I see you there, Rooks. And now we're just waiting for Betsugen to get over here as well. And then we'll give that quest a try. You are on the way, right, Betsugen? Let's see, do I still have it on my friends list? Gotcha, okay. Well then, in that case, let's head out here. Or actually, there's a storm going on. What is the daily for today? Belagana. Alright, let's head over to Belagana. That way we can take advantage of the storm. And let me get the quest going at the same time. Okay, looks like this might be pretty quick, actually, here, since we just need to know the 2 players then. Oh, that was actually really fast. Okay. Alright, we'll be back to Belagana after this. I need to make some space. Let's see, can we find an operator here? Looks like they're all occupied. I guess I'll have to do it myself. I don't have much experience, so don't expect a lot. Enemies have appeared in great numbers throughout Aelio. We have numerous readings on Mount Magnus as well. Reports indicate that one of them is next Aelio. Please proceed to the summit with caution. Good luck out there. Alrighty. Off we go. Man, am I glad to see you. Help! Alright, so let's give this guy a hand. Well, we're just doing one run through here, so it's no big deal, Bastion. Alright, that's the first one down. Alright, moving on. So it looks like we got enemies from all over coming into Mount Magnus here. Ooh, nice hit. Ah, we got an equalizing enemy here. They're down. Now the rest can be attacked. We're having a hard time. Need your support. I'll get on the Pangolin. You know, it's funny, we typically don't hear this portion of the track. It's because bosses will go down so quickly. When you've got a boss like this in a battle zone. There we go. That goes. That one goes into the sky. Now, where's that next Alio? We're not picking up next Alio in the vicinity. What's going on? Wait, never mind. There it is. It's right in front of Central City. All defenders, proceed to the location at once. I guess so. That's the only way it makes sense that this is happening with the enemies all being in the same space. Unless stalls have always been able to do that, and they just, for whatever reason, choose not to bring those Kvaris ones down into Aleo for some reason. This thing went into its three-headed phase really fast. It's also not red yet. There goes its tail. I don't see a break bar, so I guess let's do this now. Almost have it done, about another 6 to go or so. And there it goes. All clear here. Okay, yeah, so I think this is happening in the past, because, or VR, because Aurora would not be here. Not sure who that was just now, but that was some real talent. I'd love to spar sometime. Looks like we managed. Thanks, everyone. Please return. Or wait, is this the one that was based on events 10 years ago? I remember something about a quest being based 10 years ago or something like that. Okay. That explains it then. Alright. So with that, so we've tackled the limited quest. Now, there was also the other quest that was released, that being the Canonball Strike. Yeah, they probably aren't. Although, at the same time, there's got to be some reason why they only show up in one region. But yeah, let's make our way back over to Kvaris now. Ah, okay, so it was three-headed because it was an Elder Nexaleo. Got it. Alright, now Archie here has a task available for us here. Oh, actually, I think I skipped over what he was saying. Hey, it's you. Good timing. There's something I wanted to tell you. Do you remember taking on the Cannonball Rumble? There's others like that in the Trainia Advance. How about it? Want to know more? Sure, let's go ahead and give that a try here. So, Canonball Strike training? That's what I like to hear, so listen up. I'll explain Canonball Strike, located inside this Trainia Advance. This training here is almost the same as Cannonball Rumble. Defeat the enemies and hit the targets with the balls that appear. Do so and more enemies will pop up. That makes for one cycle. What sets this apart from Rumble is that you need to take down the enemy faster and hit the target more accurately. But I think you should be able to handle it. Good luck. Alright. Did I actually pick that up? I believe I did. Let's see. There it is. Canonball Strike training. And that is leading us off in this direction. Also, looks like I picked up on a Stellar Grace around here somewhere. Gotta be up here somewhere. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So the mag was actually looking for the Trainia, not a Stellar Grace. Okay, got it. Okay, prioritize killing enemies until the last 10 seconds or so. Okay, got it. Okay, and there's an ARCS record underway, so, by ranking into that, we can get 20 of the ARCS record badges as well, which can be used for the Kaiser Mark I weapons. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up. Gotcha. Okay. All right, here we go. Got hung up on that. Alright, so there's one target left. It looks like it's in here. Are there any more enemies up still? Alright. By the time I get over there, it's going to be time for me to run back, so I'll stay by the target. I'm gonna throw it at about 5 seconds left. Or no, I'm gonna lose this right now. I just noticed the timer that was going down. Alright, so we're on to wave 2. Alright, and that is a Malevolent there. So we're gonna have to avoid them. Got about half our time left, so I want to try moving on here. Alright, about 35 seconds left, so let's, try to get down what we can real quick here. Alright, I'm throwing it. Ooh, that was a bit of a delay there for the start of that one. There's 4 cannonballs. We got about 26 we gotta break open with only about 90 seconds left, so let's... I think we need to prioritize trying to get some of these open. Targets left. We might not have time. Ah, crap, where's the last one? Okay, well, hey, that at least, I guess that maybe puts us in the ranking, but I guess we'll see. Oh, and you get a bunch of, Class X cubes from this. Sheesh. Sure, it makes it easier than just trying to level up regularly to get them. Okay, we'll give that a shot real quick. Gotcha. That makes sense, if other players are going for this. Yeah, no, I agree. Without HP, it's definitely going to be at least fairly easy as long as you watch what you're doing. And this seems like it's the same map again. Alright, we're lined up for the last one. We got about 90 seconds before I'm gonna have to throw it. Alright, are we clear? I think we were. On to the second wave. I got you. I'm gonna move on ahead. Alright, we're down to the last one. Alright, good timing on that. The December update is going to be interesting, for certain. It looks like, at the very least, if everything has been playing the way I think it's going to be playing, We're gonna finally see the engine I've been calling for some time now, showing up in the volcano region. Hopefully that'll finally give us some real answers about what's actually going on Alpha. Oh, I'm down. Alright, 9,545 points. But it looks like that's still under what's needed for silver. But that's fine. Let me throw this into material storage, and I'll take the rest. And back out to the field. Having only 3 party members is probably also hurting us here. Let me see here real quick. Do that under Arcs Records. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like the score is up at actually in the 13,000s to rank for silver. All right, that's fine. So we went into Belagana quickly earlier. Let's just head back over there real quick so we can knock out that daily. Oh, that one's already got a burst going. Gotcha. Okay. So maybe there will be time later to try to go for that, but that's gonna be it for Canonball Strike for now. Oh no, am I having connection issues again? I might be. Oh dear. Or at least, I think... Yeah, this is really weird, these just quick moments of... Although, we had gone, what, like 30 minutes or so between this one and the last one. Maybe even an hour. I don't know what to make of it. Like I said, I'm probably gonna reboot my modem before the next stream. Could also be the fact that I'm on wireless right now, rather than using the Ethernet cable. But again, that held up fine a few days ago when I did the Daedon's Ark's reaction to the NGS headline, so not quite sure what to make of all this. Almost done with the daily. There we go. Alright. Let me just take a quick look here. So we went over the limited quest, we went over Canonball Strike, we went over the Xitre quest, of course, where we were chasing that rapping down, and we went down the, we went through the seasonal points. The only thing that's really left here are just a quick look through the tasks, but even, you know, just looking at this here, I'm already done with the weeklies at this point. I've still got a bunch of these here that need to be taken care of. And then, yeah, so, of course, because I was away, I wasn't able to get all the daily task ones done. There is the seasonal quest, the supply units efforts, but those usually take a while to complete because it's a whole series usually. And then there's taking out dread enemies and then clearing urgent quests. So, yeah, for the most part, we pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover here today. The rest of these are just taking out enemies, essentially. So, yeah, just as I thought, this ended up being a shorter stream than typical, but oh, that's true. Yeah, they did release some new races, didn't they? One of those was out in Central, or rather in Halfana Plains West, I think. So, let's head over there real quick. Oh, that's right. I also have to finish up with the Stellar Graces as well, so... looks like you went into a different instance, Betsuchin. Once they get here, we'll go ahead and start our race up here. There you are. Yeah, I kind of figure that would be the case with most consoles, except now maybe PS5 and the Xbox Series having maybe SSDs inside them might help. All right, it's up. So if anybody wants to join in. Looks like that's all of us here, so I guess let's go ahead and get this started. And here we go. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, that's a shame my boost ran out. Alright, time's running out. Let me get over there. Not exactly my best performance, but then again, I don't really know the course. Oh hey, I still got third place. I'll take it. Alright, and you said there was another in Central Ritem, so let's head over there as well. I'm assuming it's the Oasis, although it could be another one. So to make the board go faster, it's actually, what I have as the middle button, but most, middle button on my mouse, but I think most players have that as the right button. I never... This is something funny about PSO2 that I never understood. Why is it that for whatever reason, they made the right button equal your middle mouse button? That never made any sense to me, and so that's why I changed things up so that my middle button actually shows up in the middle there. Never really made sense to me. Alright, anyway, let's hop in. Oh, to keep your speed up longer, usually you have to hit, like, one of those boost rings or one of the ramps. I know in Kavaris they can sometimes be pretty far apart on those. So sometimes you just get stuck going slow for a bit. Well, I'm lucky to be using one of the Logitech Pro Wireless, so technically I don't have to press down as if it's a middle button. I can actually kind of push to the side of the button and it'll go. Speaking of going, here we go. Ah, Miss Slows. What in the world did I just hit there? Something bumped me up. I want another shot at that. Yeah, these boards are not stable. They're like bouncing around or something up there. Even though this is basically a flat surface. Yeah, like, right there, I had no chance because of that bounce. Okay. Now, once again, still don't necessarily know the course yet. I don't know where it's possible to, you know, backtrack and maybe get some other points. Alright, so yeah, then the only thing that's really left then is just to finish up with the Stellar Graces here, so let me continue on with that. Ah, so we got some silver enemies over here. To answer your question, though, no, I don't believe pressing forward really does anything for the board speed. At least nothing that I've noticed. It's either you boost, or you hold the brake button so that you're able to turn more carefully. Okay, got one down here. And then I'm actually gonna head to this Fuker device rather than trying to climb up that. I mean, if it does anything, it's at least going to keep you pointed forward. But in terms of actual practical change, I don't think it actually necessarily does anything. Looks like I still need to find 12 more of the Graces. Oh, there's one. Sky has a great color right now. Don't often hear them making their, I guess, gobble or whatever there. So, looks like the one I'm looking for is right up there. Don't think there are any others triggering in this area, at least not close by. Let me head for Cape Keenlad. Nothing nearby, let's head for the tower. Oh wait, there is something. There you are. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if they got more sound effects recently. 'Cause I don't remember them going off that often before. Oh boy, there's a Gigantix right in the middle of the road here. At least we can take this from the high road. AKA the sky. Wait, there's really another? Huh. Two of them crammed real close to each other. Okay. Now over to the tower. I'm starting to think there might not be one up here, considering my mag is not going off. Yeah, that should have been triggering by now. Okay. In that case, let's try Xitre. Getting a signal from over here somewhere. Ah, right here. And then another down here. At least now that we've got 3 regions, it's pretty easy to get all the stellar graces that you want. Because you really only need to collect, like, what, 3 or 4 per area to... or rather per zone to actually get all the ones that you need to max it out at 30. So there really isn't much reason to have maps anymore for this, since your mag is just going to go off pretty much anywhere you go. Yummy, yummy randomite. Alright, there's that one. Getting a signal from over there. Alright, here's another. I just need 2 more. There's the first. And I see the last one. Alright. So, that pretty much does it for today. Like I said, this was going to be a shorter stream. But yeah, it's, next week we got one of the bigger patches coming out. That being the one that's going to include more of the side stories. Apparently it's going to include side stories for both, Retem as well as Kavaris. So I am really looking forward to that. I'm really hoping we're going to finally get some answers we can't see... Well, actually, no, the sky is clearing up right now, so... hopefully we're going to get some answers about what's going on in Lower Ramakid, as well as more answers about what they found in Lost Central. As if you're new to the show, I've been calling for several months now about... When did I put that out? I want to say it was around January or so. That volcano over there, that is artificial. There's actually... I'm expecting there to be an engine inside there, inside of Sia, once we get inside there. If you hadn't heard about my theories and all that sort of stuff, I have a channel on YouTube as well, with a series called Secrets of New Genesis that goes over basically all the theories that I have regarding how this planet works, the fact that it isn't a planet, and rather that it's a spaceship, or rather a world ship, in the vein of Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom. I have theories regarding why these zones are separated the way that they are, theories about who the dolls are and what their future is in terms of the Phantasy Star series. But yeah, this is basically it for me today. Now, something I will also mention is that in the near future, I'm going to be testing doing more streaming on YouTube, just because YouTube actually allows you to go really high with your bitrate compared to Twitch. Here on Twitch, you're basically locked at 6 megabit per second upload, but on YouTube, you can go up to a 51 megabit connection. So, for the sake of quality of the show, that is one change that I am going to be looking to make in the somewhat near future once I iron out whatever happened tonight with these random disconnections. But yeah, it's a change that I've been looking forward to ever since I moved to this new house. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for me today here. Thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.